Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and the unknown species. Welcome back. As always, I'm xHitoBiteZ. And Digimon FireRed! Yahoo! Anyway, I don't think I've done any training since the last video. Yeah, I haven't. It's actually been a while since I've actually recorded this game. I do remember what we have to do, mostly. So let's go back to Lavender Town. And we have to go get the Poke Flute from the Pokemon Tower. Or whatever it's called. Today is actually an incredibly warm day. It's like burning my skin alive. Actually, this whole week has actually been like ridiculous weather. We've had this entire week we've had above 30 degrees, which is like, I think 30 is about 90, 92 in Fahrenheit. So yeah. But with the humidity, each day has felt like over 100, which is 35 or maybe 36 in Celsius. Lalamon, you sounded like a ghost, dude. If you are a ghost, then that means fighting is gonna be useless. But you're Lalamon, so why would you be a ghost? But you're also Lalamon, so you could be flying, because Lalamon does fly. So, yeah. I'm not sure who I should be training. I kind of forgot like who's on my team besides like Sylphimon and MetalMamemon, because MetalMamemon is the freaking coolest thing ever, and I can't wait for him to digivolve into what's his face Greymon, into War Greymon, because then I'll do a combination of War Greymon and Metal Garurumon, and I'll get Omnimon. You know how cool Omnimon is. Omnimon's pretty cool. Oh, Aerial Ace is super effective. You're probably grass. I should have known. Because you're makes sense that you're grass type. Oh hey, there's an egg up there. Oh no, wild battle. Oh hey, there's Lalamon. Sure, let's capture Lalamon. Why not? Yeah, we still have our close to unlimited Master Balls, as you can see. And Lalamon is mine. So, what's today? Tuesday? Well, you're not going to be getting this on a Tuesday. You're going to be getting this on a Wednesday. Because today's Tuesday and I'll be uploading this on Wednesday. Yeah. At least this episode. Usually I record 2 a week, but last week I didn't record at all. Because I had weddings. Not a weddings. Because I had multiple weddings to go to. But it was pretty... I don't like weddings. But I do want to mention something, because this is actually Pokemon related. So at a wedding, you know, I did a lot of stuff. I went here, there, left and right, and then I kept swapping tables, even though it's like reserved seating or something, because I don't really know how people just like to be like, oh hey, come here, sit here, and then I sit there for like 10 minutes, and then I go back to another table, and then, you know, the process just keeps repeating. Anyway, towards the end-ish of the wedding, I would say maybe about half an hour before I left, I met with some family members. It was like a family wedding, so, you know, they're all kind of related. So, well, not all of them, but almost all of them. So towards the end, somebody, you know, one of my family members took out her iPhone and she launched Pokemon Go. And then I was like, oh, Pokemon Go. And she's like, oh, I caught some Pidgeys today at this place where the wedding was. And then her brother, who was sitting right next to her, asked me if I play Pokemon Go. And I said, yeah, sometimes, but not really, because I don't really find it all that fun. I don't know. I mean, it's a cool concept, but it's like totally different from how Pokemon works, and it's okay to play like if you go to like a place where there's like a Pokestop in every corner, like a major city, which sometimes I go to with a friend, like, but that's like once every 8 years. So, you know, once every 8 years happened on a day when Pokemon Go was released. So I played it with him for a little bit on that day, and I got like 80,000 million experience and leveled up twice. Anyway, so yeah. At the wedding, somebody was playing Pokemon Go, and I guess it's cool. I don't know. I don't really play the game, so I don't really know much about it. I just know that to battle a gym or to win a gym or something with the gym, you just have to keep mashing your finger on the screen and like destroying your screen, and that's like an awful thing to do, so I don't do it. Aside from that, you throw balls at the wild. That's about all I understand about the game. And then sometimes your inventory is full and you have to throw out some potions or revives or something. And you're like, why do you need all these revives? It's like, well, people do gym battles and you kind of end up using a lot of them. And it's like, oh, that makes sense, but I never do that. And they're like, well, you should take over some gyms. And I'm like, yeah, but I play the game like once a week. People are probably like level 40 and I'm like level 10 or 14 or something like that. And my strongest CP is like 500 or 600 or something like that. My strongest is actually a pincer. My strongest always has to be a pincer or a Machan, because for whatever reason, park that's right next to my house has basically an unlimited amount of pincers and Machans. And sometimes Squirtles, but I've only caught like one Squirtle. Usually when I play, there's like a Squirtle nearby, but I can never find it. So I'm just like, you know, I really don't care. This is just too much work for something that's not even gonna bring me any satisfaction. So I just walk for my 2 to 3 kilometers. I used to do like 2 to 3 kilometers a day, but then I just kind of got a little lazy. Now I do like, sometimes it's really weird. I got lazy in a very strange way. When I go out to walk now, I'll walk like 7 kilometers, or I just won't walk at all. It's so strange. Before I used to do like 2 kilometers a day, sometimes 3 kilometers a day. And now it's like, you know what? I'll either go out and walk like 7 kilometers, or I just won't go out at all. It's just the weirdest thing ever. It's so weird. And then sometimes you're like, oh man, should I start a Pokemon Go and hatch my Diglings or whatever they're called? Digi-eggs or something? And then you're like, I don't feel like taking my phone out. And I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like taking my phone out. It's just too much work. Which is funny, because it's like the phone's in my pocket and I'm walking like 7 kilometers. You would think that I would be willing to take my phone out. Also, Sunflowermon. Pretty cool. This is evolution of Lalamon. I was actually thinking about playing Digimon Masters, like the online, the MMO. I played it once and I didn't like it, but I'm thinking maybe if I can play it with some other people, maybe I'll have some fun with it. The problem is that I'm not really sure who likes Digimon. It's also an MMO, so I'm not really sure about MMOs, who likes to play MMOs. Aerial Ace still has like 15? I feel like I've been using a lot more Aerial Aces. Yeah, I've only used 5 Aerial Aces? Oh wait, no, I healed. Right. I forgot, I healed. It's too much Pokemon Go talk, man. It makes you forget stuff. But you know what is cool? Like, I don't really like playing Pokemon Go, but there's this one YouTuber that I watch. And he sometimes does Pokemon Go videos. It's very rare. He does it, I mean, it's not very rare, it's like once a week, but once a week or once every 2 weeks. But I actually enjoy watching his videos because I don't really like playing the game, but I kind of do want to learn a little bit about the game. But I mean, he's also just as ignorant as I am about the game, so it's also kind of funny. So it's like sometimes I know something that he doesn't know, and I laugh. It's like, we're so dumb. We barely know anything about this game. Yeah, anyway. He definitely knows more than me because he plays more, and I think his character is like level 20 or something. I don't know. I don't pay attention to levels. I just know you get like Ultra Balls at some level, you get Hyper Potions at some level. Something about Mewtwo's existence, or he doesn't actually something, and yeah. Oh yeah! Dudes! Google Duo is now live. Remember back in Google's event, like during the spring, Google said summer 2016 will be when Duo and Allo arrive. Well, Allo's not here yet, but Duo is live. Duo is live. Google Duo is live. I'm not sure if it's on iOS, but I am sure it's on Android because, well, I have an Android. I would assume it's also on iOS, but I don't know. Google does whatever they want to do. But yeah, if you guys have Android, download it. If you guys have iOS, Google it. Or check it in the App Store. MetalMamemon! I'm pretty sure you can capture it, but let's just throw a Great Ball. Yeah, you can't capture it. I didn't throw a Master Ball because I was fairly certain that you can't capture it. So you are weak to fighting, most likely because you are a Steel type. You're also probably weak to Fire, but Ember is a garbage attack that only has 25 PP, CP, damage. I don't know what it's called. But we'll finish you off with a Pepper Breath. Oh yeah. Man, it is really hot. I'm like sweating off the wazoo right now, and it's so sad. I can actually check the weather while we fight this Digimon tamer. Alrighty then. That's alarm clock. That's not. That's the weather. Alright, and refresh. It's right now it's 30 and it'll be high 32. So 30 is about 90 Fahrenheit. And 32 is about probably about 92, 94, something around there. So, and there's humidity and whatnot, so I don't know how to check that. Humidity says 58%, so I don't know. I don't know how to work these things. I barely even know how to work my phone, and I've had this phone for like 2.5 years. It's a good phone, I guess. I don't know. It calls people, it texts people. What else does it do? Has access to internet. I can Google stuff. Download apps. I can listen to music. I can watch a YouTube video, which I rarely ever do. I don't really like watching YouTube on my phone, but sometimes I do. I think maybe I'm just spoiled with the big screen, even though my screen is not that big. It's like 20 inch, 24 inch, something like that, 22 inch, I don't know. It's a monitor, computer monitor. I have two. I'm sure I mentioned that in a video a long time ago. One is 19 inch and the other one is like maybe 22, 24 inch, I don't know. The 19 inch is garbage. It only has, I think, 1162 by 7 something resolution. Yeah, it's not even 1280 by 720. It's like 1162 by 7 something. It's bad, is what I'm trying to say. But my 22 inch or 24 inch or whatever it is, that's a 1080 monitor. But this monitor on my left is old. It's actually an HD monitor. A long time ago, when we moved to a city. I don't remember when it was. It was a very long time ago. Actually, no, it wasn't even when we moved. Actually, I think this TV. I'm pretty sure this TV was when I got this TV like 10-15 years ago. I think when we got internet, when we moved, I think my parents got divorced and then we moved into a neighborhood, and then we got internet and they were like, oh hey, we'll chip in this TV because that's what we're doing. And then we got this TV, and I think it was something along those lines. And yeah, so this HD TV was, back in the day, this HD TV was considered like, you know, the best TV ever. And I mean, yeah, it's like 10 years, 15 years old. I don't know how long ago this TV is. I know it's at least a decade old, that's for sure. It might be more. But yeah, that was when 720p was a thing. I don't even think 1080 was a thing back then. Or maybe it was, I don't remember. I just know 720p was like the big hype back in the day. Yay! We got a floate. So, first of all, I'm gonna heal, and also, the biker path. There is a biker path that, you know, you saw the Snorlaxes with, in Celadon City. I'm gonna do that, but I'm thinking of just, like, doing it as, like, a super sped up episode, and then just having music, and maybe a little bit of commentary here and there, but mostly just music. I think that's what I'm gonna do with that. But we'll see, ultimately, when I get there. But, yeah. So if you guys were hoping for live commentary on the biker path, you're not getting it. Also, I just got returned. Not gonna be teaching it to anybody, probably. But I think, yeah, he's a trainer. We're gonna end it off soon, but there's a few things I want to do on this bridge, on this pathway. You know, we see a Tyrannomon, and we be like, yo, sup, dog? And then we see that Sylphimon's still number 1, and we're like, dog, we should probably use somebody else. And I'm like, yeah. I'll switch probably in the next episode. I don't know who I feel like training, so I'll just use Sylphimon until I end this episode off, and then off screen I can be like, yo, dog, we gotta use not Sylphimon. Not Sylphimon. Also, there was a comment a few weeks ago talking about like another Digimon fan game, and I downloaded it. I think it's still in beta, so probably won't be doing videos on it, but maybe I will. I'll see after I finish Digimon FireRed how I feel about doing like another like Pokemon Digimon game. I'll see how I feel. I know this series has actually been doing really well, like Digimon FireRed. It's been doing really well. I'm actually really surprised. So thank you guys for enjoying it, I guess. I guess you guys are enjoying it. I mean, you're watching it, so I guess you guys are enjoying it. I don't know. I hope you guys are enjoying it. It's Digimon and Pokemon. Very weird combination. but not all that weird actually. So I think after this trainer, there might be one more trainer, and then there's a house where you get the super rod, or maybe it's the good rod, and then that's where we'll end it off. I'm curious on why everyone has a Tyrannomon when this is like a water area and I'm fighting Fisherman. Fisherman Hank, he has a Tyrannomon. Dog. I guess there's more than one trainer. I guess I don't even know how long this bridge is. FireRed. Crunchyroll.com. I don't have a sponsorship with them. Oh god, what do I want to get rid of? I mean, Hyper Voice is pretty good, so, and Pepper Breath is pretty weak, so I think I'm just gonna get rid of Pepper Breath. That sounded like a Butterfree. Tyrannomon is a Butterfree. Confirmed. Come on! Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode! Oh yeah. By the way, Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode actually digivolves into this guy. I know he turns into a Black Agumon, but like, look, I don't know why that happens, okay? It just happens. But at like level 90 or 85 or something around those, I think it's 90. At level 90, Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode digivolves into that. So if you want that Black Agumon or Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode, then that's it. Oh, actually, you have to beat the Snorlax before you can actually get the Super Rod. Seadramon. So actually, I trained Seadramon up off screen. I just remembered that, and well, I trained him, but I didn't save it. And what I found out was that when I first played this game, Seadramon digivolved into Waru Seadramon. However, when I was training him off screen, I just kept grinding. He actually digivolved into Mega Seadramon, which I have no idea why he decided to go into Mega Seadramon this time, or well, off screen. And I'm not sure if he'll actually go into Mega Seadramon again, but we'll see. So I don't know how the Digivolutions work, but they work the way they work. I think it's at 32 or 36 he digivolves. I don't remember. We'll actually end it off here. Actually, we'll end it off on the Snorlax. I actually thought that the house was before the Snorlax, but I guess I must have been thinking from the bottom. But anyways, thank you guys all for watching. And if you enjoyed this video in any capacity, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe. And as always, don't forget to rub the rubber ducky.